Okay, real quick, what's going on, if you guys don't know, is advertisers on YouTube are pulling out. Apparently Pepsi saw one of their ads alongside like a racist video or some crap. Yeah, thanks for that, dude. Appreciate it. Basically what that means, if you don't know how the whole YouTube system works, is YouTube, of course, is free. It's got the subscription if you want to buy it, but the platform's free. Anybody can jump on, look up something they want to look up. You can look up a topic that interests you, I'll put it like that. And then ads got added. Now what an ad does for YouTube, a lot of people don't understand this. Okay, YouTube, what happens when, say for me is an instance, a creator, I make a video, I upload that to YouTube. So somewhere out there, either it be an actual server farm or, more than likely cloud, cloud computing. My video is actually out there and has to be hosted. And every time you go onto my channel or you YouTube search and you watch a video, even a link off someone's Facebook, it's accessing that. And YouTube has to pay for that. They have to keep that server running. Now, a lot of people don't get that. They think that it's just magic. And I'm making this video because I read some comments on some other guys, on some other creators' YouTube, and my mind is blown. Long story short, this worked. You watched some ads and your content creator got a little slice of that, but you took a big chunk. And the reason why they had to, like I said, is they've got employees, they're footing the power bill because they used to use all server farms, and cloud computing got bigger and they've kind of mixed them. But long story short, if you want to support your content creator, all you had to do is watch their videos. And they had ads. Even if you don't click the ad, that helps YouTube and it helps the content creator. Well, the issue that changed everything is when the ad blocking software became a big hit. And I can understand not wanting to watch ads. I mean, they're annoying. They're getting worse every year. But here's the issue. When you run the ad blocker, it blocks the ad, and Google can track that. They have to, because the advertisers they wanted a system in place to where they're not paying for nothing. So every time you block an ad, no one gets paid, which doesn't sound like such a big deal, but the issue comes from when these content creators, even the just semi-successful ones, which does not include me, this is how they make money. And it may be a hobby that they get paid for part-time. A lot of guys, as you can just peruse some of these, you can make a living on YouTube, and you can staff people, and you can have editors, and you can have writers, and you can have just actors. But it all comes from the amount of views you get and the ad revenue. And some of my favorite YouTubers are having to quit making videos full-time. They're having to get just a regular job, which, a lot of people, for whatever reason, are salty as hell that someone can make a living on it. If you like good content, it takes time. My crap videos that are just awful, they take time. Now, granted, it's not, I'll be honest, over the years I've had this YouTube channel because, I get 10 views a year. I think the last time I checked the actual AdSense account, I think I had like 20 something cents, and that's over like 4 years. If you're successful, you can make money. Now, I guess it was last year, year before, there was a huge cut, like 50% cut in the amount of revenue you got from ads. So a lot of the YouTubers that were doing this full time cut back. They fired some staff, and they've had to downsize. Some of your favorite posters used to post a couple videos a day, cut down to one video a day, or even some of them I've watched now are one video a week. And still good content, but they just, if you've got to do other things to source that kind of income, the videos kind of take a back seat. What happened when Pepsi was one of the big ones that pulled out. There's others too, but they were the one that started the landslide. YouTube panicked, and you can't get mad at YouTube. Because when I first heard that, I'm like, oh, YouTube. And then you stop and think, and like I said, they're running servers. Take for instance my videos. No one fucking watches them. So they're not getting any ad revenue out of that, but they have to store my videos. Look, folks, if there's a creator you like, and none of this applies to me, run ad blocker on me. I'm never going to be a successful YouTube. That's fine. I like doing these videos, and it's a hobby for me. But, if there's a person you like, and you like their content, and you've got ad blocker, whitelist them. Turn your ad blocker off. You can set up most ad blockers. You can set them up to where if you go to their particular YouTube channel, it'll show you all the ads. And you got to remember, you're not handing them money. They're not getting paid per view. Okay, what happens is after 1,000 views, sometimes they'll get 4 cents. Okay. And that's some of the best earners. But I just want people to understand, because the comment section I was reading on this guy's video was awful. They didn't understand. They thought he got just, a huge bonus check every day and he was living off of it. And this particular creator that I like, he's been in this for years. and he posts a video every 2 or 3 days. And, you know, it's not just a talkie video. A lot of times he actually does acting. He has alternate personalities, and it's entertaining, but he's a nice guy. And that's the thing, is why I'm doing this, is a lot of these guys that live on YouTube, like this is how they make their living, this is their career. They can't tell you this because they may piss off the wrong amount of people. My little shit channel, it doesn't matter. So I have the freedom of being a quote unquote YouTube content creator, and I can tell you, because it doesn't matter, because I mean, what are you going to do, not sub to me? I mean, these guys they're hurting. They really are. And they'll mention it, but they won't say, you know, because you jackasses keep using fucking ad block, or they won't say, you know, because you jerk offs don't watch the fucking videos, you watch 10 seconds, you skip forward, because YouTube tracks that. So if you have somebody, you know, and granted, a lot of these guys, they are clickbait. If you really want to help your content creator out, don't use ad block, or if you do, whitelist them. Find one of their playlists. And again, none of this counts for me. Get on their playlist and watch their videos all the way through. Just let it automatically start the next video. When they get 100% viewership on that video for one view, you know, that really helps the algorithm. That helps get them up higher in the chart. And what happens is, if you have enough people watch all of the video for the, you know, the content creators you like, you can actually turn up their ad rate a little bit. And I'm talking a couple cents per 1,000 views, guys, but some of them that do happen to get 1 million views, that starts to add up if you go through video after video. And that's the thing some people don't understand either too, is even the old videos, if they, for whatever reason, become relevant again and people start watching them, you still get ad revenue off that. So yeah, if you want to help them, run their playlist and just watch it. And then if you really, really want to help them, you know, leave it running in the background while you do something else. I mean, like I said, these people do it. A lot of times they start out for free. Like I'm honestly, like me, I'm not getting paid to do my videos. Why do I do them? Because I want to do them. They're for me. And, you know, if I can get 10 people to hear it, that's fantastic. But I feel like, you know, a lot of the guys that are kind of winging a prayer right now, because it's hard right now for them. You know, it doesn't matter for me. Like I said, at the rate I'm going, probably in the year 2050, I might get my $100. But another good way to really get in there and basically put money directly in their pocket, minus a very small cut, is like a Patreon account. You know, on YouTube, the way it works is it's about the views. If you have a lot of subscribers, most of them, you know, you'll get a little notification. Of course, that was that whole fiasco we've had this last 6 months about unsubbing when you didn't unsub and then not get notifications and having to click the bell to set it up and all that shit. But listen, you want to help them, do it like I said. Whitelist them, watch their videos, run their playlist, and if they've got a Patreon, give to them. And here's the greatest part about this. If you don't want to give any money to the people at all, like you like them, but you don't have money, you know, or you've got better places to spend it, YouTube's free. Just turn off, whitelist their channel on YouTube, and they will get your view. They will count for the ad. You know, even if it's better if you watch the whole ad, but no one's going to do that. Even if you skip the ad, most of them still pay, you know, a little bit every so 1,000 views. So do that. Just run it, you know, shit. I mean, guys, most of the time you can click through in 5 seconds. Watch 5 seconds of an ad and skip ad. Like, if you want your content creator to get just a little itty bitty slice of a penny per 1,000 people, I mean, just do it. Like, it doesn't hurt. It's 5 seconds out of your day. And I don't understand why people won't do that. And then they bitch when their YouTuber doesn't, you know, can't make content. That's what's driving me nuts. Is the guy I was watching, he was talking about how, you know, he loved everybody and he's going to be making less videos because he has to go back to his old job. And people were like, oh, you shouldn't have got paid that much anyway. Well, fuck, dude. Have you made a video? Seriously, I invite all of you. You have a YouTube account, you know, if you're watching and you're logged in, go make a video. There's plenty of free programs out there. I want you to sit down, you know, I use Audacity to record voice, I use OBS to record video, and then I use DaVinci's Resolve to actually edit and spit out the videos. And that's basically it. But it takes time. You're going to find out. A little, you know, 10-minute video, you're going to do a lot. You're going to do quite a few takes. You're going to be doing lots of video editing. A 10-minute video you could spend 6-7 hours on, and it'd still be awful like mine. That's just the fact of it. And, you know, as you get better, you get quicker, but still, you're having to spend time, you're having to cut, you're having to splice stuff together, go in and redo the audio and take out the clicks, like my chair that keeps creaking. Like, you know, sometimes I just can't help it. It creaks when I talk, and that was a really good take, and that happens. But I mean, it's not just easy. Now, for some people, I've seen them. They do raw cuts, and they're fantastic. They're naturals. Most of us aren't. And I just want you guys to kind of stop and think about that. And that's why I, you know, for a long time, for about a year, a solid year and a half, I didn't put any videos out. Because I was working hard, I had family issues pop up, and I just didn't have time. And there's a lot of videos I've gone through the editing process, got halfway through and be like, this is awful. There's nothing, I can't salvage this, and scrap it. And there's a lot of, I'm telling you right now, most of YouTube guys that do the good content, they do that a lot more than I do. And that's why they have a lot better content. Of course, you know, they have things like talent and charisma that just have evaded me my whole life. But anyway, yeah. There you go. So that's YouTube Apocalypse rolled up, not so quick, but in a way that I think you can digest and understand. So no, your YouTube creator's not getting fat bills just by making YouTube content. More than likely, they've been filming and doing things for years and have finally just started to catch on. Because there's a guy I watched for about 4 years now. You know, he quit his job at one point at his height about a year and a half ago. And then the YouTube, they cut the rates on the ad revenue, and he went back to work too. I mean, and that's just the way it is. So when you have people that are able to actually provide for themselves and maybe their family or even employees, and this hits, like, they're gonna be hurting. They may not tell you, they may not come out and beg for money, but you know, if someone's got a Patreon account, specifically in the last 2 weeks, if you want to see more content, definitely help them out. But like I said, you don't have to. You don't have to spend an extra penny. You can simply just watch for free. You don't have to YouTube Red. You can just watch for free, skip 5 seconds of an ad, watch their video, and be done. And you have supported that YouTube creator, that content creator. That's all it takes. And like I said, for the people you don't know, leave it on. Shit. On my channel, fucking make sure that thing's on. Because like I said, I'm never going to be successful. That's fine. I understand that. It's fun though. But for the guys that count on this for income, you're going to have to help them out just by not running ad blocker. That's all there is to it.